One always has room for dessert. I just have a different kind in mind. Huh? Don't worry, I'll keep my hands to myself. Unless you change your mind about me educating you. Has anyone told you that you're a bit of a creep? Hello. We're back. We're Bewitching Sinners. And I got myself a new monitor. I got myself a monitor for Christmas. I've never had a monitor before. No PC though. But I got this big old monitor. Oh, Arshem. Arshem, what are you doing here all alone? Oh, hello, Palmier. Just studying up on things. I'm afraid to admit I've been behind on my studies due to my little tantrum. You mean your emo fest? I prefer the term contemplating in peace. Uh-huh. Hey, do you need a breather? Your frown lines are even deeper than usual. Well, I suppose a break is necessary. What do you exactly have in mind? Well, I was hoping you'd have some ideas. I'm just a tourist after all. I see. There is one spot we can go. Okay. I wasn't. Ooh! Hello? Whoa, now that's what I call a view. Stunning, isn't it? Arshem took you to Lenar, right up to the top of the hills, near an abandoned church. The nuns let us roam freely in this village. No permission slip required. I believe they used to visit this church. I used to wonder who would even consider building a church in such a secluded area. Perhaps a noble with too much coin around. It's a beautiful structure. Shame that its former glory is now swallowed by time. Why is it abandoned? The villagers here don't believe in witches, even the ones elevated to godhood like Kor. However, it's still a nice place to clear one's head. The silence is quite comforting. I might have to go back just because I don't know if I had chances to do other things, but either way, I would still just do this over again. This would be canon. Though sometimes I do hear singing coming from the woods. Singing? Yes, a man's voice. Nothing of much talent, but somehow I can't help but seek it out. It may be a lost siren. What? Sirens? How do you know that? I'm used to their pool. I befriended younger sirens back when my mother and I lived on the streets. They would bring us bread and fruit sometimes. Oh, that's so nice. Wait, what? I thought your mother married into a rich family. She did, but not until I was 6. Before then, we were either making the best of it in the brothels or roughing it out in the streets. My mother's clients weren't exactly fond of me, and I would often get us kicked out. Kicked out? I couldn't stand the way my mother was treated. Sometimes I would bite her clients and scare them away. Oh. Luckily, my mother eventually met my stepfather. Lovely man, though a bit dull. He treats my mother like a queen, and me like his actual son. It's a bit embarrassing, actually. Sometimes he calls me young prince. And he practically worships the ground my mother walks on. Honestly, it must have rubbed off on you. Is that why you treated Palmier the way you did? Huh. Now that you mention it, that's probably why, isn't it? I must have thought that's the proper way to love. You're loved. Now I am. Now you are! But what if my mother loses his favor or passes early? I'm not sure if his love would extend to me then. What? I guess that's why he works so hard on his image and earning favors. I mean, that might happen. I want to say it won't, but knowing this world's moral standards, I appreciate the honesty. Regardless, even if my stepfather stays by my side, I don't want to burden him. Yes, Palmier was the main reason why I tried so hard to get ahead in life, but there are other factors too. Sounds complicated. Have you ever thought about, I don't know, turning off your brain? Like, just enjoy the moment, not caring about your future or imagining what ifs. What do you want to be if you didn't care about money, prestige, or all that jazz? Don't laugh, but I wanted to be a florist. Oh, that's so cute! A florist? Yes, I know it's very stereotypical, isn't it? A fairy being surrounded by flowers and pretty things. Oh my gosh. If you could turn into a tiny fairy, that would have been perfect. You could collect their honey like a little bee. Only pure blood fairies can change their size. Also, don't tease me. I'm being honest here. I do love flowers. That's why Lyle and I get along so well. I mean, fellow halflings aside. He's also a good gardener, and he knows a lot about plants. Another career to consider would probably be a potion master. Though looking at Erwin, I'm starting to have doubts of the prospects. Oh, you know Erwin too? Yes. I know he's looking for a plant here to cure his mutism. I try to talk to him sometimes when he roams around these parts. Talk as in he writes on his pad and I read his contents. Apparently he had a potion store in Castry, but the stress got to him and he fled. That's why he does puppetry here on the side. Interesting man, very pretty eyes. I would have mistaken him for a siren. But mute sirens are impossible. What if he's a halfling? No, his eyes are too vibrant for that. He's something else. Might be a witch, but I don't know. I don't want to jump to conclusions. Anyway, enough talk about some man I barely know. That's hardly appropriate for a date. Oh, okay, this is a date? Is it not? Yeah, but I guess I expected you to take me to dinner or something. Oh, trust me, I came prepared. Arshem pulled out a large picnic basket from one of his rooms. Oh, summoning room. Good for hiding surprises like this. Oh my gosh. Care for a picnic? You looked into the basket and saw all your favorite dishes. Surprised that he knew what you liked. Why are you surprised? You and your doppelganger did share similar taste buds. Oh wait, is that wine? Non-alcoholic cider. Whoa! This is perfect! I aim to please. The juicy Wagyu beef sandwiches. Whoa, what? And refreshing cider made your day. Oh my gosh. Whoa. I don't suppose you have dessert in that basket of surprises, do you? Did you expect? Whoa, his outfit changed. Whoa. Did you expect any less of me? Please, you should know better by now, dear. Arshem laid out a variety of cookies, freshly baked and all in your favorite flavors. Okay, now you're just scaring me. Is there anything you can't do? I'd like to say fail, but that would come off as quite pompous, wouldn't it? Perhaps humility is one of my lacking talents. I guess I can live with that, so long as you keep the cookies coming. Then by all means, open your mouth. Dear, why you keep wanting to beat me? As you happily enjoy Arshem hand feeding you cookies, this is so cute. You realize he didn't steal a bite or two for himself. Aren't you gonna eat any? Please don't bullshit me by saying you're satisfied with seeing me eat. Of course not. One always has room for dessert. I just have a different kind in mind. Huh? What? Whoa! Just as you were about to ask him to further explain, you can feel the hand trailing up your thigh. Whoa! Whoa! Dearest Palmier. There was a momentary silence where the two of you just stared at each other. His violent eyes looked mesmerizing under the glowing sun. For a second, it felt like you were being hypnotized. Will it be so rude of me if I asked you to let me enjoy my dessert? Oh my gosh. It was obvious what he meant. Oh! Y'all heard that? A satisfied grin bloomed on Arshem's face as he carefully stripped your clothes off one by one, folding them gently to... Oh, he folded them gently to the side? My gosh, what a gentleman. This is not the first time you've done sexual activities in a public setting, but this is probably the first time someone did it with so much grace. Oh my gosh. You know, for all the kinks I thought you might have had, exhibitionism isn't one of them, right? I'm like, damn, we finna do it in public. It's not, but you have to forgive me for being enthusiastic. This will be our first time after all. Whoa, what? Oh my gosh. Seeing you whimper and moan under the sunset's warm light is an opportunity one can't miss. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Though, I do admit I still have my reservations. Huh? I don't like sharing what's mine, even if they can only relish in sight or hearing alone. Oh? With a clap of Arshem's hands, you can sense the air shifting around you. Huh? A tinkling magic caressed your skin, though not as enthusiastic as Arshem's roaming hand. Invisibility rune. Convenient for such occasions. Oh, okay. Why do I have the feeling that you're used to this? Y&T. Oh! Oh my gosh, wait. Oh. You can't help but yelp as you felt a long swipe of his tongue on your. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Whoa! Arshem's face was practically only inches away from your most private parts. Whoa! 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 I don't know why I'm screenshotting this. Like I can even. I might be able to somewhat use it as a thumbnail. Such a glorious sight. There's no part of you that isn't a feast for the eyes. Is there, Palmier? Oh my gosh. Oh, is I can't! Why are you asking if yours is bigger? I can't say you two are alike, but never mind about that, fool. It's you I'm tasting right now. Right? I'm just like, bro, why are you concerned about that? You, who I'm trying to savor, to drink, to feel as I mesmerize your essence. My new obsession for all the lonely nights I must bear as I await our next rendezvous. Always a silver tongue, right? I'm like, dang. Another teasing swipe made your thighs tremble. Tender hot licks that you can't seem to get enough of. Arshem sure is taking his sweet ass time. I bet he is. I want him to savor it. Yeah, savor that. Savor that dick. After what seemed like hours. Okay, it wasn't hours. It just seemed like hours. After what seemed like hours, Arshem licked his lips, devotedly trying to profile your taste before diving right in. Whoa. Oh. Another moan slipped out as Arshem started devouring you like a starving man. But okay, before his touch felt gentle, like an appraiser delicately handling a rare piece of art. But now there's nothing delicate about it. Rapid licks that continuously sped up in a steady rhythm. Deep gulps as he rammed the back of his throat into you, guiding it deeper and deeper. Jeez! Oh! Okay, yeah. Palmier, you're fully drenched? Yeah, I would think so. An oasis for a parched man. You're excited, this dude! How can I not be when you keep doing that with your... Cute. That's it. Sing for me. Sing for you. With noisy slurps, Arshem starts to narrow his cheeks. His teeth occasionally grazing your... in the teasing manner. Nothing painful, but just enough to put you on edge. Stop teasing me like that. I won't last long if you... That's... Oh, he said that's the point, love. Oh my gosh. Give me... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa! This man said drown me. Stop talking when you're Arshem comply and focus on his work. His tongue swirled in an odd dance, almost like he's trying to spell something out. His name. A. O. R. I kicked the mess out of my shin just now. S.H. Are you trying to mark your territory? As one does. If you can make that out, then it seems I need to work hard on satisfying you, don't I, love? Ah! Your little hits the back of his throat once more. Your grip on the bench trembled as you started to see stars. Dang. Suffocate me. You faintly heard Arshem say as he mumbled around your member, his fingers digging into your hips. Oh my gosh. You immediately fulfilled his request as you unabashedly bucked your hips, meeting his lively pace. Pleasure surged from the top of your head to the tip of your toes. Your body went taut as your back arched towards the sunset. Oh my gosh. 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 You were still basking in the afterglow of your climax when you felt Arshem squeezing in his cheeks, sucking every last drop. Woo! Oh! Oh, I can get addicted to that. Oh my gosh, Arshem. Arshem was busy licking the leftover of your juices on his fingers. He must have some decent taste in juices for you to be slurping it up like that. Or like it actually just tastes like, you know, water or something. Which is good on you, Palmier. The pure joy in his face made your spine shiver in delight. And just as you were about to close your legs for good and collect your things, hell no! No. Arshem tried it. You think that's gonna be it, Palmier? No, the hell it ain't. I'm still craving for seconds. Oh yeah, Arshem spent the entire day eating you out until the chill of night air made you sneeze. Bro. Oh, the sound seemed to have finally snapped Arshem out of his trance as he put his jacket over you and walked you back to the dorms. My gosh. Woo! I'm gonna see if there's anything else I could have done during the day. So I'll be back. How did Nita take a rejection? Not good, but not bad. I got that sour smell again from her, but I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Have a good day, Wiggles. You let cats in? I love cats, and one of my patrons, a blonde vamp, really likes them. Blonde vamp? Did she ever wear a white parka-like uniform? Oh yes, the Blood Knight's uniform from Vortex. Nearly gave me a heart attack when I first saw her in that. Fairies and vampires don't exactly have the best history together. I was going... Yeah. I was going to deny her entry, but her boyfriend turned out to be Mr. Kepler. What? You know Mr. Kepler? Mr. Kepler and I are both from the Belial. We used to serve in Delhud together against the Blood Knights. It's been 30 years since then, though. It's nice to see him let bygones be bygones, though my family in the mainland would probably disagree. Still fresh from the vampire war, as they are. Anyway, though, as I said, the woman loves cats. She'll even pay you a good amount of gold pictures for them. Of course, the cats around here won't just let anyone take a pic. You need to bribe them with certain types of fish to get a good photo. Why don't you hunt them down and take a pic? I'm sure that woman, Vilkova. Well, they're dating? Well, whoever she is, I'm sure she'll reward you for the kind gesture. Huh.
A few moments later.
Oh, one cat, however, seems to have sniffed out your angelfish and stole it from your pocket. After eating one big gulp, it started to purr happily and went to sleep on a nearby bench. Okay. Could I not take the picture, though? It didn't take long for one cat to start meowing at you. You snapped the pic, then gave him the much-deserved treat. You gave it your blue herring as a reward for being so calm and photogenic. Okay. Oh, it's probably smelling the octopus in your pocket. One cat plopped itself in front of you. Okay. Diva. Lounging in a drop me like one of your French cats pose. You sat the pic and gave her much deserved treat. Okay, that's it for now. Bookstore. Welcome. Anything you need? About clothes for Fly. Didn't really like it. You learned potions in that witch hunting school, right? Oh my gosh, what you want? Could you make me a love potion? One strong enough so Cole will like me? Oh my goodness. What's in it for me? Alright, You can force love. I feel like they do that all the time here. I can always just not do the quest. What's in it for me? Money. And if you come and help me prepare the drink to serve to Cove, I'll give you an expensive book about potions. Should open up many new recipes for you. I just want Cove to be with me. Is that so wrong? Here's a recipe I found for the love potion I want. Hurry back. Ooh, I think I need that. Oh, Vita up. I need that. Truth tonic. Yeah, I need that. Leave. Hi, Lyle. We're gonna go back though. I don't need to like. Okay, let's rest. When you walked in, Lyle was already fast asleep. You tried to make as little noise as possible. All right. Oh, you woke up around 2:30 a.m. and made sure to move very slowly, not wanting to wake up Lyle. However, to your surprise, he was already awake, staring at you across your bed. Hello? Palmier? Oh, Lyle, did I wake you? No, nothing like that. You're heading out to Arshem's room later, right? What? You in my business? Oh, how did you know about that? Arshem wanted me to come along. Oh, I forgot. Okay, never never mind. I was so distracted from earlier that I forgot we're supposed to meet in his room. Arshem wanted me to come along. Told me to gear up in my uniform just in case. In case of what exactly? Honestly, I'm not too sure, but he said I would make good protection. Aw, protection. I'm just as confused as you are, but I didn't have the heart to say no. I see. Well, the more the merrier. Come on in. As you and Lyle headed to Arshem's room, you were greeted by Quill and Arshem. Thane was still nowhere in sight. Thane! Where are you? Where's Thane? Perhaps he's still asleep. Well, better not to disturb him. Let's all head back to our rooms and... Nice try, babe. There's still half an hour or so until 3. He'll show up. Honestly, I didn't think you were the type to fear ghosts, Arshem. I told you I'm not. By the way, Lyle, right? Heard Arshem pulled you into all this. Can I just say I've never seen such rippling pectorals? Tell me, have you ever been with another man before? Quill, stop! If not, I'd be happy to tutor. You can't tutor him! Yeah, right. Huh? What Quill, Hill. Don't mind Quill, Lyle. He barks some more than he bites. Where's Thane anyway? Should we wake him up? Sorry I'm late. Oh, hell nah, Thane. What you been up to? What have you been up to, sir? Hell nah. Right on cue, Thane burst into the room with some blood stains speckled on his uniform. Maybe he was drinking the blood potions. You know, it doesn't mean he had to go out feasting on somebody, but you notice that his eyes still had a reddish hue around them. Has he been feeding? Where were you? Hunting rats. You know the drill. Uh-huh. Ew, is that rat juice on your shirt? Stay 5 feet away from you, heathen. Oh, sorry about that. He wiped the blood off his gloves, licking the excess. That's so unsanitary. Is he that hungry? Before you could talk, Thane cut you off. So, want to give it a try? It's not 3 yet. It's close enough. Why are you in a rush? I was just tired as all. I haven't slept with all the hunting I did tonight. Well, I would like to get this evening over with too, so... Lyle, you do it. Huh? Arshem stepped back behind Lyle, his brain completely engulfed behind Lyle's large build. You're half witch. That must make you less prone to attacks, if this ghost really is a witch, I mean. Hey, don't hog Lyle all to yourself. I want to be protected by a big strong man too. Quill hugged to Lyle's forearm, wrapping around him like a body pillow. Seeing Lyle flustered, you decided to... Say the words. What the hell are the words? What are the words that we are supposed to be saying? I'm not gonna tease him. Say the words. What the? What was it again? Oh, Core, let me do this. Okay. Nothing happened at first. However, Arshem clung harder to Lyle just in case. Soft sobs could not be heard. A shiver ran down your spine as you were unprepared for the sound. What the? Oh, Core. Wait, Mr. Arshem, you're pulling too tight. Oh. Hello? Black liquid oozed down the statue's eyes. The sob got louder as the black liquid pooled onto the statue's feet. Holy shit. Is that ink? Dane and Quill seemed to have taken an interest in the odd liquid. They walked closer to the statue and Quill went so far as to swab a sample his handkerchief. Both seemed unfazed by the event. Arshem, however, was totally dazed. His eyes froze, unblinking at the sight. Arshem? Arshem? Excuse me? Did you just faint? Without warning, Arshem passed out on the floor, his head hitting the marble with a loud thud. Yo. Mr. Arshem. He's more robust than I thought. I kind of feel bad now. Think he'll be okay? He'll live. I feel like Thane won't be honest with me, so I'm gonna save and ask, though I feel like he might be upset that I asked him this. Where were you? Oh, you know, downstairs, like I said, 100 mice. Alone? Bokova's busy tonight. Couldn't find her in her room. Probably having a dalliance with Mr. Kepler. I'm pretty sure they're an item. Her and Kepler? Yeah, I can see it. Is now the right time to talk about that? Should we be taken to the infirmary? Just leave him on the bed. He'll be fine. Just shock, really. He'll be fine. You two are horrible friends. Still, Lyle carried Arshem to the bed. He patted the pillow and tucked Arshem in gently. At least Lyle has a heart. I think if I stay here for long, I might be as jaded as these two bastards. Anyway, that was fun. So I guess the rumors were true after all. Yeah, but what does that mean? Does it matter? I mean, there's a lot of weird shit in the school. Anyway, I'm tired, so I've gotta go. Dane left the room in a hurry, slamming the door as he did so. Is it just me, or was that yawn fake as fuck? It's just you. Paranoia, probably. Man, no, there's something up with him. I think he lied to me when he said it wasn't him that attacked them 3 students. Quill pulled out a small empty vial from his pocket and collected more of the statue's dark liquid. What are you doing? Research. I keep thinking back on what Peanut said about my family not being as truthful as they seem. Is that why you wanted the witch blood? Yes. Actually, Mr. Quill, I was wondering about that. Will my blood do, since I'm a halfling? Oh, are you offering? Yes. I'll compensate you nicely for your cooperation, but frankly, what I need most is pure blood witch blood. Hence why I have high hopes for you, Palmier. Where would you find a pure blood? That's what I've been asking. Oh, I'm sure you'll find a way. Meanwhile, Lyle, would you come with me to the bathroom? I need to prick you a bit, and I don't want the blood to splatter everywhere. Just us two? Don't worry, I'll keep my hands to myself. Unless you change your mind about me educating you. Has anyone told you that you're a bit of a creep? As he said that, Lyle covered his chest demurely. You got Lyle clutching his pearls over here. You couldn't help but confide that Quill's face was becoming red as he wasn't prepared for such a comment. My apologies, I won't touch you that way or make any more comments. Now, can we please get a sample of your blood? I'll pay you 100 gold for it. 150. Oh, okay, Lyle, finessing. 125. Deal. Okay. I'll leave you guys to it then. The sight of blood makes you squeamish. Same. Don't worry, Lyle. If you're not back in our room in 20 minutes, I'll go ahead and throw a search party. Rude. Thanks. As soon as you exited Arshem's room, fat fingers dug into your shoulders and a rough shove pinned you against the wall. Ow, what the fuck? Where's Dane? Who the hell are you? Winston? What? Who are you? Doesn't matter. Where's Dane? What's it to you? Don't you wonder how Tatum and all her friends got their blood strained? I knew it was him. They got cut on the wrist and neck. Convenient, right? It's a vampire attack, I tell you. You're a vampire, to be precise. Do you have any proof of that, or are you just shooting blanks? Oh, don't play dumb. I saw how he licked the blood off his fingers in the cafeteria. Maybe they're trying to make us think that it's really Thane. But honestly, I really thought it was him because he's been acting a little strange. And his eyes, they're even redder than usual now. He's lost it, I tell you. None of us are safe anymore. I have to cover for him. I'm sorry. If anybody's gonna find out what my homeboy is doing, it's me, not you. I gotta cover for him. If he was behind Tatum, he wouldn't be hunting out rats just now. Besides, there are other suspects, you know. If it were Thane, there would have been bite marks. But that would have been obvious, wouldn't it? He could have just scratched her neck and sucked out the excess blood. Damn, that's true. Thane's just not smart enough for that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But you are covering for him. If you believe he's incapable simply because of his low grades, then you're more of a fool than he is, right? Winston released you from his grasp with another crude shove. He turned on his heels and headed towards the dorm entrance. One of these days, that beast inside him will slip up, and I'll be ready for him. You'll see. Oh, he left the dorms in a hurry, slamming the door shut. Crazy bastard. Oh, it was him! You submitted your statement to Mr. Kepler and hoped that he would punish him accordingly. Preferably with an expulsion. Oh! Okay. You went back to your room. Lyle coming in a few minutes later. He seemed to notice your scuffle and asked about what happened to your jacket, but you brushed him off, not wanting him to worry. All you wanted for the night was a good night's sleep, and hopefully it was a luxury you could afford this time. For once, you and Lyle were able to get some decent sleep. You two walked to the cafeteria together. You also managed to convince him to join you in the guys for breakfast together. Ooh. Okay. Oh, my throat. I need to take a break. My throat is parched. I'm parched. So you got plentiful stares as Lyle sat next to you and Arshem, but Quill quickly took the attention away by making some obscene mouth gestures. Arshem shook his head, seemingly annoyed with it all. Should I move? Nonsense. Let the others talk. They're jealous, Lyle. It's not often for us to welcome others in our little quartet. Still, I am younger than all of you. I should be sitting with my peers. And let them bully you? Stay, I insist. Court knows I owe you after my embarrassing behavior last night. You could have just admitted you were scared shitless, Arshem. Would be less dramatic. Right? But wasn't the drama the highlight of it all? You guys are funny, but still, I think I should go and join my peers. Thanks. Oh, Lyle! Lyle got up from the table and left. Wait, Lyle! Oh, before you could defuse the situation, the principal tapped his wine glass, calling for the students' attention. Oh, goodness. The students immediately quieted down, following his command. Students, I'm afraid I have a grievous announcement to make. Okay, now, Thane, I don't know if there's a way you can explain this away. One of your peers, Winston Heath, was found unconscious this morning with his throat and wrist slit. The same injuries as found on Miss Tatum and Mr. Locke and Mr. Hampshire 2 nights ago. The Sins started talking amongst themselves at that, clearly perturbed at the idea of some sort of serial killer. Though I suppose you couldn't call it a serial killer when no one was found dead. Yeah. To ensure your safety, the school will now place a mandatory curfew. Great. All of you are expected to be back in your dorms by 8 p.m. Teachers will do a regular checkup every 6 hours or so. Enter in the room if need be. Oh my gosh. We realize how invasive this procedure is. However, until the culprit has been caught, it is best to take necessary precautions. If any of you have complaints, please refrain for now and head to my office if you absolutely have to voice it. That is all. A roar of heated arguments could be heard from students, mostly lamenting the lack of privacy. Right? Dang. You definitely could empathize with their frustration, but more importantly, you were more worried about Thane. Thane who Winston hated with all his being. Thane who Winston was tracking down last night. Did he really go back to his own room, or did he meet Winston and... You know, if you have something to say, you can just say it. I'm sorry, Thane, but this looks real suspicious. Was I staring? Right into my soul. The principal already interviewed me, if that's what you're wondering. Okay, well then. Did he now? Did you tell him where you were? Yep, told him about your little fainting incident too. Yeah, but that doesn't give him an alibi at all. I mean, I guess, like, in theory it does, but, like, you left early, bro. And I encountered Winston after I left the room. How did he react? To you, not Arshem, I mean. He didn't believe me at first, but Miss Volkova covered for me. Said we were mice hunting together. Okay. But that's not true. Wait, didn't he say? But you weren't with Miss Volkova last night. You said you hunted alone. I did, but still, she thought it would be less suspicious if I stated otherwise. Not the most convincing lie. I would still be suspicious if you married him. Oh, he is, but you can't do much about it now, besides keep an eye on me and Miss Volkova. Just tell us if you need anything. Our headmaster can be rather harsh when he wants to be. I know. Wait, that's it? You two are just going to believe him? I know it may seem jarring to you there, but, well, it's Dane. This man wouldn't even hurt a rabbit. Okay, well, y'all know him longer than me, but at the same time, y'all ain't see the way he been acting ever since he drank my blood. Not to mention the clear lack of brain cells. Hey, if it were Thane, he would have sunk his teeth right in, leaving clear evidence of his debauchery. See, that's what I think too, but at the same time, I don't know. Maybe it's somebody trying to frame Thane and get him out of here. But what other vampire would be in here? Volkova or perhaps Poppy would have been a better suspect. Poppy? Werewolves are quite fearsome when angered, but that doesn't make sense either. I want to ask, because I feel like I should further... Of course. Yes. Because he's frankly far too incompetent for murder. Well, he's not murdering them though, if he is doing it. That he's too kind for his own good. I know that. I don't know if I should be thankful or insulted. I guess you two are right. Too incompetent. Oi. You forced a smile, but you couldn't seem to stifle this heavy pressure in your heart. Despite his white grin, you could sense something was truly different with Thane. An ominous difference that you've caused, you and your blood. Yeah, I agree. Wine, jellyfish, phosphorus. Of course I need a doggone jellyfish that I gave to a doggone cat. Damn, I ain't got no money? What the hell happened to my money? I swear I had way more than this. Oh. What? I remember the times we fooled around. What the hell? No! I remember the times we fooled around when you were somewhere on break. How are you two anyway? Do I still not have a chance? Oh, forget I said that. Slip of the tongue. Wait, no, rewind. Did we date or something? Ouch, wow. Am I that forgettable to you? Yeah, we dated over the winter in second year. I wanted things to be official, but you said the only person you'd be willing to marry was yourself, remember? Yeah, sorry, holy core, you really did forget me. Well, maybe it's for the best. A 5 would never have a chance with 100, I should've known. Wait, thanks for the Vita up, Palmy Air. The man left before explaining things any further? What? Ooh. Oh, by the way, I got you something. Oh, cake? Did you bake this yourself? Of course, I thought you could use a pick-me-up. Thanks, Arshem. Anytime. Now, what brings you here, Palmier? I want to hang out. I think this is just, like, regular, Are you free? Sure. What do you have in mind? I was hoping you'd decide. I know just the place. Oh, you do? Wait, no, it doesn't mean we're actually like hanging out, because that's what Thane said last time. Care to visit the shops with me? Why, is there anything new? Well, no, but I believe they're baking some bread, so that's something. Besides, I know how much you enjoy people watching. Oh, yeah, sure. Have you heard about Miss Kimsky? Oh yeah, didn't she get involved with her freshman? Huh? Some say it was a love potion. That's convenient. Wow, everyone's so blatant about their affairs. People love to gossip. It's the best kind of entertainment. Or the best basis for blackmail. As he said that, he put out a notebook! What's that? A book containing all kinds of blackmail material. What? Don't worry, dear. Nothing in this book contains anything about Fia. contains anything about you, Fia, or Red. I still have some about Quill, but given our history, I'm sure you understand. No, I do not. Why do you have a whole book with blackmail material in it? For survival. How else do you think I can afford a decent job after graduating from here? With hard work? I'm sure that you truly believe that, but it doesn't work like that here. Didn't you learn your lesson with Ajax? I did. I'm no longer cursing people, and now going for more conventional means of extortion. Okay, Arshem. At least for now. Everyone knows that being a witch hunter is a short-lived career. High risk with high compensation, but only if you have a target. It's good for starting out, but it can't be your end goal. Politics or vampire-owned companies are the big money makers. Speaking of which, do you know how many companies there are outside of Savid or Diode that hires fairies full-time? All of them? 3. Ooh! Mostly matchmaking services and beauty parlors. Wow. Some of the universities are also open for fairies filling random roles. But a librarian like Kepler is usually as high as it goes. I blame the triumvirate for that. Those 3 fairy leaders created a country that is no more than a decorated pleasure house for cash-free nobles and vamps. A fairy's job is to sit still and look pretty and entertain their guests as much as possible. Like an entertainer? Yes. Well, some fairies rise to those ranks. A lot of actresses and actors are fairies, so I guess there's that. But most end up as escorts or ladies of the night. Fairies are beautiful creatures, men or women. Not as pretty as sirens, but beautiful nonetheless. I'm what you call ugly and Savid. What? Ugly? Then again, I can barely see anything amongst the bright casino lights and neon brothel signs. Sounds like Vegas. Vegas? Oh, never mind. What I mean is that it sounds carefree. It is. It's the most loose country of all nations. Substance use and polygamy are encouraged there. a hedonist. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Paradise. Most are satisfied with that lifestyle, happy to just remain pretty and loved, even if only physically. Kepler and Miss Knight are the exceptions. They'll both still retain their penchant for romance gossips. Still, they try to break free from the natural hedonistic tendencies. But you're not hedonistic at all. I'm not, am I? I suppose I'm what most call an anomaly. Even my own mother is surprised with how I turned out. Though she is happy that I escaped her genes. I like to think that I must have such a buzzkill of a father that all my supposed fun-seeking nature has escaped me. I think you're bluffing. I mean, you must have some of your mother's genes in you besides your eyes. There must be some part of you who's not a Debbie Downer in there. Oh, there is. Though sadly, I don't think you'll get to see that side of me soon. Unless you're willing to share your bed. Whoa, okay, hold on now. Not what I was going for. Oh! Isn't it? We fairies are famous for our sexual prowess. Something also in our blood. Smirking, Arshem took another sip of his tea before leaning right next to your ear. A taste of what? What? Would you like a taste? No, thank you. Sputtering, you stood up from your seat, feeling Arshem's glee as he saw you running away from your chair. Well, I think I'm going now. Can't be late for class. See you later, Palmier. When you returned to your dorm, it was already dusk. Next video you see will actually be a demo for another game, but I will be posting this later this week as well. So I hope this video was fun for you. I hope it was entertaining. I hope it was good background noise. Whatever it was for you, I hope it was positive. And I'll see you next video. Bye.